But I want to be very specific about the vibe I'm trying to go for.
Okay. And what is the vibe?
Yes, I'm getting to that.
Okay, tell me the vibe.
Audio Jungle.
Hello, experts! Welcome back to another episode of Experts About Nothing. We have, honestly, a pretty fun topic for you guys today. We had fun planning it.
This is a cool topic. Please listen because
it's about style. Fashion. We wanted to talk about our style journeys, how style plays into our lives day to day, affects our confidence, and then what we're kind of striving for the future, like what our vibe is. So yeah.
And also trends we don't like.
Yeah, there's going to be some tea in this episode.
But obviously, this is just our opinions, which literally don't matter. So
we are, as we say, experts about absolutely nothing, including fashion. So
if you feel good in whatever you wear, whatever you like,
roasting your style, feel free to roast our style back.
And we know we don't stunt constant.
It's an infrequent stunt, but a stunt nonetheless.
Yes. Wear whatever you guys feel confident in. We love that for you guys. And quick plug on the pod and the pod account. So follow us on Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you listen to podcasts. If you're liking the show so far, leave us a review and get in our DMs if you have any feedback or, words of affirmation. We love that.
We love that. Our primary love languages.
The most elite compliment for me. And also hit us with a follow on our experts account on Instagram at expertsaboutnothing. We're posting some fun reels. We shot so much footage today.
Guys.
And by that, I mean Priya staring at me while I attempt to be an Insta model.
Yeah.
And it's so difficult. I literally so much respect for the girls that do this. The Insta baddies that do this every freaking day. Wow. The ability to just get on the street and stunt while someone is staring at you with the camera is unbelievable. So, slay.
It's a huge skill and a huge testament to your confidence.
Yes.
But I have some fire behind the scenes footage. Don't worry. That will also be released.
Oh, which I'm very nervous about. I don't know what that is. And share the podcast with a friend if you're liking it.
Yeah.
That would really, really help us out.
We're trying to expand our community.
We love our experts community. Just trying to make it bigger.
Amazing.
Now let's dive into the episode.
Great. So we're going to start this episode with our style journeys from college because no one needs to fully rehash our style as children.
Because frankly, did we even have
we
control?
Didn't have style. We didn't have control
did we have
or
control
style.
over our style?
Yeah.
No, we had none of that. So
I was just rolling it up in whatever my mom put me in. And frankly, sometimes it was a slay. Like, some of my childhood outfits, I was like, wow, mom.
I mean, my Indian outfits slayed so hard when I was a kid, and I hated them. So, because, like, as a kid, you just don't like wearing Indian clothes like that.
Yeah.
But I, loved my childhood lehengas and stuff. They're so cute. Yeah. And frankly, things I could wear now, but I can start with my style journey. In college, I feel like my main vibe was just wearing what I saw other people wearing. I didn't really pay attention to things that actually flattered me. My shape is more just like a straight and narrow figure, and I have longer legs but a shorter torso. I had a lot of clothes in college that I literally never wore. For example, like really, really intense V-necks that just don't lay flat when you have a flat chest. So it's just kind of all out and open, which I didn't feel super comfortable with wearing at that time. And then also, I know felt suede.
Oh, yeah.
Was kind of a big trend.
Yeah.
I had this one dress I think I got from Forever 21 or Charlotte Russe, TBT.
Oh my God. Charlotte Russe was an era of its own.
It was a full different era, and then it closed down, and then it reopened online. They took us on a roller coaster. But back then, I got this dress, never wore it, literally donated it a couple years ago because I was like, why did I buy this?
Yeah, I agree. That was definitely my college vibe too. In high school, I didn't really go out or party or do any of this stuff. So I feel like I overcompensated initially in college.
Me too.
Where definitely. I was like, I need all these party clothes. I don't know what people wear when they go to parties. And so same thing. It was bandage skirts, really cropped tops, V-necks, all this stuff. I was not paying attention to if any of this looked good on my body type or if I even felt good in them. I just really was trying to fit the part.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I remember for class or even the day-to-day, I would just be oh, I have to wear leggings and a hoodie like every day to class.
You know what? That is what I wanted to wear every day to class, so I did wear that.
Yeah, I mean, it was the most comfortable thing, but I feel like there was just this really basic look where it was like sneakers, leggings, hoodie,
oversized
shirts, whatever. Yeah. That's what all the sorority girls were wearing. Trickle down effect of everyone kind of wearing stuff like that. I mean, facts, it's a comfortable look. I didn't even try to experiment and like, you know, see what my personal style was at that time. I just kind of wanted to look like what the quote unquote cool people looked like.
I second that completely. I think day-to-day wear I didn't even think about. Half of our clothes, we were on a dance team in college, and we would get a bunch of clothing items from like
college
competitions.
T-shirts, and
so I would like wear a lot of that stuff all the time, but I'm just like, why? And I wish I got more like Virginia merch, because I feel like I'm fully lacking.
We were just so about that like free, I mean, that's the college vibe.
That's the college vibe. You have to wear the free shirt.
But yeah, I think honestly, starting 4th year of college is when I was paying more attention to what I was like wearing out and about. And probably just because we had more free time. Once I secured a job, I was completely checked out of school. So I feel like then I was like, okay, let me try to dress cuter. But even then, it was mostly just jeans and a t-shirt, which I think did feed into like my now personal style, where I do feel the most confident sometimes in like very classic basics, you know? I think I started to pivot towards that towards the end of college.
Yeah, I feel like my style evolved from what I just saw other people wearing to once I started living alone in Ohio after I moved to where my first job was. Then I was just experimenting with things that I liked because I wasn't around my like normal social circle. So I just kind of found items that I was into at the time, and I would start wearing those, which I loved. And I think that was like my first time really experimenting with what I really liked, because I started looking more inward at like what I think would look good on me, not what I've seen others wear. Quickly, another trend I saw in college that I absolutely don't know why I tried, but I just saw everyone wearing funky colors. And if you know me now, you know I don't wear funky colors at all. I wear neutrals, neutrals, and neutrals. And I feel most confident in those subdued colors. The number of things in my closet that were like crazy prints, crazy patterns that I cleaned my closet and I was like, why did I ever buy this? Insane.
I think we were also constantly just looking for like the biggest bang for our buck. So we would just buy a bunch of stuff on sale at like Forever 21 or like Zara or whatever. And then
I didn't even shop at Zara in college because...
Really?
No.
I think I did. I was like starting to shop at Zara in college.
Yeah.
But I mean, Zara sale. It doesn't matter if it was cute or not. If it was 50% off, I would just buy it. Because at that time I thought Zara was cool. So I was like, even if this is a beat shirt, it's from Zara.
It's from Zara. Or like it's from Urban. Or like something like that.
Mm-hmm. And so I remember getting so many random things. And I would wear them or I would not even wear them. And I don't even think I liked 80% of my clothes.
And that's like one of the things I've learned from, honestly, my mom growing up, because as the years went by, she would always remind me, she's like, if you love it, buy it. And I was like, she was on that Marie Kondo thing a long time ago. That makes so much sense. When I was a kid, I didn't really pay attention much to that. I was just like, oh, it's just my mom being my mom. But then when I got to college, I was like, oh, this is so real. Because by the end of college, I had all this stuff I did not like. And I was like, this is such a waste of money. I was like kind of seeing visually the waste. And I was like, this is not sustainable. With all of the items that I didn't like, I could have bought amazing items that I really did like. So definitely think evaluating the pieces and like genuinely seeing if you like the way it fits on you is crucial. But that was kind of our college vibe.
And I think, to your point, post-college, I went to London for a month. And I think that was when I started, we have our own money. That was a game changer in this whole process. I mean, not that I was most responsible with my money when I first got it. Yeah. But I was like, great. I'm like, my bank account is popping. So I'm just going to like go and shop. And I was in London, so I got to see all these Euro trends and like stuff like that. And I remember that was such a big part of our training program. We would like go through the 9 to 5. And then literally at 5, we would all roll to the streets to shop basically every single day. And I think I was still in the headspace of like quantity over quality. I was just buying stuff. And plus we were rolling to work every single day. You had to look business professional. So I remember at that point in time, I was like, I just want to look the part of an adult. And that really drove my fashion sense at that time. Again, wasn't really thinking about what I liked or didn't like, but I just wanted to look trendy and adult and mature. So like a lot of my stuff was more business formal. And then
is what you needed at the time. I don't think that was a waste at all because you needed those types of clothes for your work. And I also had a business casual environment at my first job. And now I feel like everyone's been living in a casual environment.
Casual for the most part,
But after I finished that first job and then I moved to my now company, once I knew it was regular casual, I was so hyped to shop because I was like, great, now I don't need 2 different wardrobes.
It did change the game. But I do think I was like getting to the point before I switched jobs where I was trying to find like hybrid clothes, like things that I could wear with a pair of slacks and it looks formal, but then if I wore it with jeans, it would
dress up, dress down.
Yeah, it would look casual. And I think I was getting to that point. But yeah, I think changing the workplace that you're working in really influences your wardrobe. And so changing that was a big game changer in my fashion.
Now we can kind of move on to something that I feel like we don't talk about as much, but dressing for the male gaze. Or just like dressing for the gaze you want attention from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is definitely something that influenced both college, but also our day-to-day vibe still. Like whether you're single or not, I think clothes that you feel make you conventionally attractive, I genuinely feel like that plays a big part into how we feel about ourselves when we put on a specific outfit and also how others do look at you.
Yeah. Whether it's conscious or subconscious, it's like constantly in your mind because you want to look snatched, but a lot of times it's like, am I trying to look snatched for myself or am I trying to look snatched for others? And specifically for like, in our cases, men. It's a really like weird balance because a lot of times you don't really catch yourself even doing it and then you're just like dressing up and then you're like, wait. More than anything, it inhibits you from like trying things easily.
Yes, like trying more quirky pieces, things you haven't worn in the past.
Like something that you want to experiment with, but you just don't know if it'll stick with that conventionally attractive vibe that you want to put out. And so you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to try this like oversized piece.
It's
or like
do you want to risk it? You know what I mean?
Because like this works for me. It checks the box. And so like, can I even teeter into some of these things that might make you even feel more confident or more creative with your style? There's a lot of like hesitation, especially when you're young. I think like in your like teens and 20s, that plays like such a heavy role.
I think a large part of college wardrobe is honestly based off that.
Oh,
these people go into school wanting to make a good first impression.
Yeah.
And like, of course everyone wants to be known as a cool, hip, stylish girl. That is a dope aura, but making that your own is a challenge in itself. And that's something that we kind of deal with as we grow up as well. How do you make conventional style
your own?
Your own.
Like reclaiming your style.
Yes.
And understanding what you do actually gravitate towards and trying to separate caring if other people like it or not, you know?
Yeah. Something that people don't talk about as much, but I think is definitely something that I do feel even now, is dressing for approval, even from just your friends.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? If I am going into a new crowd, if I am going to a party where I don't know as many, or maybe I'm just like going with you, I want to just look my most confident so that I give off an aura. Like you kind of want to be attracting people that like fit your vibe. And I feel like when you put a good first impression out, you feel like that will attract people that you want to talk to, that you would actually vibe with.
Yep.
Like, I have definitely done that, where I'm like, if I have to go to a work event with you or something, I'm like, I'm going to wear something that I know I feel great in.
You 100% know you're going to feel snatched. Like, you don't even want to test the waters.
I'm not testing waters.
Because it's all about approval. Like, and everyone's first glance is like how they judge you.
Yeah, and then it's upsetting that we live in a world like that. Yeah. But I do think when you look the part of anything, you do get more confidence in yourself when you know you feel good about how you look and when you know your outfit kind of matches what you want to emulate.
Yep. And honestly, like nothing hits the same as a stranger complimenting your outfit.
Nothing in this planet hits the same.
It's like an immediate boost to cloud 50. You're just in the sky. And
what's one compliment that you've gotten recently? I'm curious.
On my style?
Yeah. That like has significantly, I have one moment that has impacted my style.
Share yours.
Okay. When I was getting coffee, what's that place near our old apartment?
Elk.
But I was at the Elk, and it's kind of a popping place. A lot of people come in and out. And this one girl goes, oh my God, I love your pants. Where are they from? Are they from Aritzia? And I was like, oh no, girl, they're actually from Princess Polly, the Archer pants.
Yeah.
They have them in a lot of colors. And I said that, and then I walked away and I was like, oh my God, I feel so good right now. Hell yeah, I picked a good pair of pants. So then once I kind of got that validation from this like random stranger that I will never see again, I was like, slacks are my look.
Yeah.
And I genuinely love slacks. Like, I feel like they're comfortable for me. I will always like feel confident in them. I could dress them up or down, wear them with a sweatshirt, wear them with like a more fitted top, and I still feel just as confident.
Yeah, love that. Okay, mine's not a fashion item, but I always get compliments on my glasses.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
And, yeah, I'm proud of myself in college because I always used to have the basic frames that everyone had. And then I think 4th year, I ventured out and I got a wired, quirky frame of glasses. And people did not like them. Like, I literally remember Nina was like, I don't like your glasses when I got them. And, like, people, like, my parents were like, these are kind of weird. Like, I don't catch the vibe. But I was like, I like them and I'm going to keep vibing with these glasses. And then eventually everyone was like, wait, I actually do like these. I remember Nina like 2 months later was like, wait, I actually love the glasses. So many strangers, my old pair of glasses and this one, have come up to me.
You
and
have
they're
an amazing glasses game. I gotta agree.
Yeah. And that's why I'm not a contacts girly. Of course I hate contacts, but I feel like the validation I've gotten from people, I'm like, oh, your glasses kind of like add to your look versus detract from your look, makes me more comfortable to wear them all the time. Like, I don't really wear my contacts day in and day out.
Listen, I have LASIK. And I still wear glasses.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like an educated snack.
It is an educated snack or trendy snack look. And stick to your guns sometimes.
Yeah.
And it pays off.
It's important to find that balance. The next thing that we're going to talk about is how we kind of define our personal styles right now. And Priya, you had an interesting exercise that we had to do, if you want to talk about that.
Okay, so I saw this, I think, on TikTok months ago. Hold on, I want to make sure I credit the right person. It was basically this thing called the 3-word method for finding your personal style. So it was created by this New York-based stylist named Allison Bornstein, and she did a whole series on TikTok of finding your personal style and a bunch of different like exercises you can do to shop more curated for the look that you're actually striving for and like not have to shop a lot. That was her whole thing. It's like get a few key pieces and get things that fit you really well. Spend time researching and finding those things, and then you'll have a wardrobe that constantly makes you feel confident. But the exercise that she suggested doing was called the 3-word method. And essentially, you are analyzing your wardrobe based off of 3 keywords, and then you shop based off of those 3 keywords. And like the first step of doing this is to literally just pull out your clothes, maybe your like top 10 favorite pieces.
Yes, I think that's the key with that exercise is to look at your most worn items. And then once you do that, you can kind of see what your style is actually composed of, like things that you truly like.
Yeah.
Not things that are like forced upon you because of trends.
Because of a trend. Yeah, exactly. And then she also suggests like looking up quotes that you really adhere to, asking your friends and family like how would they describe your style.
Are these quotes fashion quotes?
No, just even like aesthetic quotes. If you have a lot of quotes that you like about like classic, old school, vintagey type things. I feel like your style doesn't have to be curated just to your wardrobe. It could be your interior design.
Oh, definitely.
Like, all of these things like play in together and like curate your aesthetic, and then you can kind of build your style off of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That was the exercise. So we both did it separately. We don't know each other's words. And this is the big reveal.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. Mine are chill,
Okay.
clean,
Okay.
and sassy.
Ooh, I love those. And I think those are actually perfect for your style.
Yes. Let me elaborate
Yeah.
as to like why I think those things. Chill because I love an effortless look. I like wearing like big hoodies with a slack. I like wearing like a hoodie and jeans. I'm getting into hats, okay, which I'll talk about later. So that's the chill part. I love a good matching set, which I'm trying to purchase more of because I love it. I just don't have as many pieces like that.
Yep.
And then clean because you know I love a good fitted slack. I am slack queen. I really
She's slack
am.
queen, yeah.
And I love clean basics up top, such as more crop tops that are like in basic white, black, gray
Colors, yep.
colors that are fitted. and I like the solid staple pair of jeans. So that's why I think I like the clean look. And then sassy, because in the summer and the spring, I feel like I have more fun colors and fun pieces. That orange dress I have from Abercrombie I love. Yeah. That's a more fitted piece with like cutouts and stuff. But I still think it's more on the basic side because I think I could wear it for years to come. But I think it's sassy because it's like a fun, bright color and it has cutouts.
Yep. Love that. I think that really encompasses your style.
Okay, I'm excited to hear yours.
And the vision for your style future. Okay, mine are vibrant, classic, comfortable.
Yes. That's correct.
Great. Yes. Okay, so to elaborate, vibrant, I do love color. I did suppress myself from color for a long time to like fit in or like, I mean, color is like a daunting thing because like you're going to stand out. And so a lot of times when you want to blend in, you don't want to wear too much color, you know? But I actually really like color, and sometimes I feel the most snatched when I have like a bright piece on me.
They look really great on you. And it's not like colors look bad on anyone, but I think the way you put color together in your outfits is a very curated look. Like you're not just throwing two colorful things together. You're thinking about how the colors look together.
Yeah, and I have to really like the color. Like I'm not going to just buy something because it's colorful. It has to be like, oh, I love this piece or I love this pattern, whatever. So something I'd like to like expand into is more patterns. Like I have a lot of colored basics, but I don't have too many patterned things. But I love the way patterns look when it's like a really unique pattern. Like I feel like it can bring a lot to an outfit, and I'm figuring out how to like incorporate that more in my style. Classic, because I love having like one vibrant piece in my outfit, but the rest of it is really basic. Like I love a good pair of fitted jeans. That makes me feel the most confident. Solid pair of shoes. I have a bunch of like classic jackets, like stuff like that I feel help me feel more put together even if I have some quirky pieces in my outfit. And then comfortable, because I, for the most part, really like loose-fitting clothes. Like, I can't wear a tight on tight. I will feel honestly uncomfortable for a majority of the time. Like, even like a fully tight dress is not my full vibe. I like flowy, I like sweatsuits, I like loose jeans, hoodies, all of that.
Love a good loose jean.
Yeah.
Straight jeans are all the rage.
Exactly. So I'm just like, for the most part, I still feel the most confident when I'm comfortable. The times that I push myself to be in this like trendy outfit that's more constrictive, I actually feel less confident at the end of it, you know?
Yeah. Amazing. I think now we can kind of go into new styles that we're actually trying to incorporate. So I think some styles, okay, that I want to incorporate, one of them is the hat trend. I'm liking the baseball caps, but I want to be very specific about the vibe I'm trying to go for. I really like when people wear very plain sweatsuits, but then they do a hat that maybe has a logo or something on it. I love a good sweatsuit with a nice coat.
Oh, a long coat. Sweatsuit with a long coat combo
makes you feel different.
I feel like Hailey Bieber right now in the flesh.
And I love that. Then, generally, I want more matching sweatsuits. Another style I want to continue doing is the claw clip. I feel like when I'm wearing a sweatsuit with a claw clip, no one can even look at me the wrong way. Like, I feel like I am walking in a fashion show. And I want that vibe for everyone. But claw clip and anything, I feel
yes. I love a good claw clip, but honestly, I don't think it fits well with my hair. But I would love for it to. When my hair's straight, I can do it, but when my hair is curly, it doesn't stay the way I need it to. And the curls kind of get deformed, and then I'm like, screw this.
The curls do get deformed. That's why I tend to do claw clips when my hair is dirtier, because I can brush it out and then tuck it in. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Love all of that, and I completely second the sweatsuit thing. Nothing makes me feel better than being in a sweatsuit. It's so comfortable and it's snatched. Okay, so styles that I'm trying to venture into. One, this is kind of counterintuitive. I want less clothes. I just generally want less belongings because I've been getting overwhelmed when I'm trying to get dressed because I'm like, there's too many things. I want to use everything, but I always go to the same like 4 things. And then I feel guilty about not using all my clothes. So I want to just downsize my closet a little bit and then have like a set of basics and a set of unique pieces that I can pair with my basics. That's my ultimate vision. I want to get more into, as I mentioned, patterns. I want to invest more in my jean game. I have a couple pairs of jeans that I really like, but I want like a more vintage jean look, and I haven't been able to like find them.
How would you describe a vintage jean?
Like an old Levi, the thicker denim and the more 90s girl look.
I am obsessed with that.
Yeah, and I feel like it looks really good on a petite frame, which is why I want like a high-waisted 90s jean vibe.
I think a 90s jean looks good on so many body types. And when there's room in the leg, everything feels better.
Yes, agreed. I also, this is again not really like a fashion trend, I'm gonna get shit tailored. That's just my new vibe going forward.
Yeah.
I want my pants to fit. And it is really hard to find petite pants that are like on trend that also fit you perfectly. I think with the downsizing of the wardrobe, I should have a couple pairs of pants that are tailored and ready to go. I did that with the Princess Polly slacks and never going back. Yeah. I did spend a little extra money to get these pants tailored, but I've worn them so many times and I don't have to think twice about it because I know they're going to fit me perfectly.
The way you want them to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm also into cargo pants. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I need to style them, but I love them from the bottom half. I just need to figure out what to wear on the top half.
So I really like the unique crop top piece. I saw this thing on TikTok that I really love, and it's wear 1/3 of an ugly outfit. And I was like, that makes so much sense, because when I think about people I look at and I'm like, wow, they're really well dressed, it's because they're wearing like one unique piece or color. The rest of it, pieces that you know look great and are more like conventionally good looking pieces.
Yeah.
So I want to start finding tops that are more unique and that still like fit my aesthetic, in that maybe they're in the same colorway, but like more prints, different textures. I love when there's a monochrome piece with different materials. I think that looks so bomb. Or if there's ruching on one side and not the other. Love that. I like when the piece is kind of a little lopsided.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for unique, upscaled basics.
Love that. And I love the 1/3 ugly rule. It makes sense. And ugly doesn't need to be ugly. It could just be like pushing yourself a little bit more. Like 1/3 getting out of your normal comfort zone. Yes. That is definitely the vibe I'm trying to move into. Okay, amazing. Now to get into some stores we like shopping at.
Okay, this one brand for athleisure, I was this close to buying it yesterday at 2 a.m. Adenola. There's this brand, Instagram ads convinced me, but then I went on TikTok and I watched all these videos of girls with different body types and shapes. These like leggings, these sweatshirts just look so snatched on everyone. They're a European brand. And I actually find the leggings and stuff to be a lot more affordable than Alo and Lulu. The justification to spend money on a sweatshirt that is $100+ just makes no sense to me. I cannot get behind that. And I feel like although it is still on the pricier side, it is by no means a dupe for any of these things. It is literally just nicer pieces at a more reasonably priced range. I would say the sweatshirts are like $50 to $70 instead of like $120 or $130. Cool prints and cool graphics, which I really like, and they have a bunch of matching sets. So I'm excited to try this brand out. Other brands I really like, Aritzia Sale. I am not paying full price for Aritzia, but their winter sales, their summer sales, their spring sales, you need to jump on that. So worth it. Then Abercrombie for jeans and tops. They slay. The jeans I do find a little bit difficult with length sometimes because I have longer legs, so I might have to try the longs. But the waist always fits great, and I usually try 2 sizes when I first buy jeans from any place to see which one works out well for me, and then after that, it's usually smooth sailing. Glassons, love that. I made one order before Coachella last year, but I wear all of those items all the time. Amazing basics, elevated and unique. $10 shipping is a bust, but if you buy enough clothes or if you and a friend both buy clothes, worth it. Princess Polly, Archer pants, all my slacks are from there. Uniqlo has some amazing jeans and free tailoring, which is phenomenal. And PacSun for baggy jeans. And also PacSun low-key for hats. They're a little on the pricier side, but I did buy my Yankees hat recently from there, and I'm very excited about it.
Yes, amazing. Okay, I have a lot of overlap. Mainly, Abercrombie for jeans and basics is my go-to. I feel like all the quality is always really solid. And usually Diksha's Con is my pro. Like, their jeans are good for short people and they have short sizes. So love that for me. Uniqlo, game changer for jeans. They tailor your jeans on site for free. And I have never been more shocked and overjoyed. Uniqlo has a sister store called GU, and this place has been my full vibe. First of all, everything's super trendy, and everything's made for short people, again. So it's just really exciting. Like, I don't even have to tailor these pants because they're actually a perfect fit for my height, which is a beautiful 5'1". And then this year, I've ventured out a little more into, like, some sustainable brands. Reformation, super expensive, wait for the sale, but the basics that I've gotten from there are such good quality. Like, all of the shirts I've gotten from there, I absolutely love, worn multiple times, and like, it's that thick basic material, which hits so different.
And
like,
it's gonna last you a long time.
Yeah, it'll last a long time. They also have really unique pieces, which I think are really cute. And I've just been on my thrifting game, so I think ThredUp is amazing. Like, it is the easiest way to thrift. You need to dig a little bit to get pieces that you really like, but what I've been doing is going through and like hearting things that I like, wait for a sale on ThredUp. ThredUp has additional sales, and then you get everything for like literally like $7 a piece, and they are nice items. I've gotten like brand name things for like $15. Also, they have vintage pieces, full on like luxury stuff. So you just have to like dig a little bit on there. And then thrifting wise in New York, the place that I've had the most luck is L Train and Beacon's Closet. The Beacon's Closet location in either Greenpoint or Williamsburg, I don't know, it's somewhere in the middle there. It's a huge store, and I found some cool pieces there. And I feel like I really want to go back and test out some other thrift stores. But I feel like thrifting is where I like to find my like unique
You also
pieces.
got some really awesome stuff from Depop.
Oh, yeah, Depop. I was actually really on my Depop grind over the pandemic, and I kind of stopped recently. But yeah, I want to get back on there. Like, you're working directly with the like seller who either makes the products or curates pieces from different vintage shops and stuff. But yeah, I got some really cool shirts and a really nice pair of pants that fit amazing.
The cream ones, right?
Yeah, the cream ones.
I love those.
I will link the Depop seller in the caption because her like Depop store is amazing.
So now we're gonna do a fun little segment on trends we don't like.
Yeah, this was the spicy part.
Okay, so we can just kind of go back and forth.
Okay.
Trend I just never liked, peplum.
Okay, and that's facts, but my argument against peplum is it's built for short people, and I think it could look really good if done well. Like, it's like good for a figure where you want to like elongate past your chest. It's kind of like a baby doll vibe, which I think looks really good on certain people, but the sharp peplum is kind of really aggressive, and I understand.
And it's funny you said that because baby doll dresses I do have
as
not my vibe.
Not vibe.
Mainly because on me they're first of all always too short. I had a few in college, and like literally if I lifted my arms up, it's game over for me.
Yeah.
So that's why a baby doll just doesn't work for me. And I also feel like a small child.
It is a baby look.
In that. So but
okay.
I know some people love it.
Yeah, I do love a good baby doll from time to time. Okay, bucket hats. I don't like them.
I love the look on some people, although it doesn't look good on me.
But I just think, in general, for all the hats out there, bucket is at the bottom for me.
Yeah.
It's just giving me a clowny vibe. I think that's the point of them, but I'm like, I never feel like someone looks snatched in a bucket hat.
Yeah. I think it's a incognito look.
It's just like, it also gives me like baby. I'm like, you look like a child, but okay.
Okay, crisscross jeans. Don't love them.
What are crisscross jeans?
So like where the buckle is like here. You see them on Abercrombie sometimes.
I totally, yeah.
Do I hate it? Not necessarily, but I just think it's something that's going to go out of fashion soon, and I don't see myself wearing that for that long, and I don't know how comfortable it is with the button down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Low-rise jeans. You will literally never catch me in them ever again in the future.
Nope. And along with that, I also have low-rise skirts, pants, anything low-rise.
No, low-rise, no.
And the craziest thing I've been seeing recently is the low-rise mini skirts, which I'm like, this is a recipe for disaster.
I know.
One move, out of line, and you're out.
Less fabric at top and bottom? Crazy.
Another thing I don't like, rose gold. Just as a color, I'm not into rose gold jewelry. Rose gold nails, love. Rose gold jewelry, nope.
It depends. I can sometimes get behind rose gold. There was a phase, I really did have a rose gold phase, but I can see it. Uggs.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Any type of Ugg. The short, whatever, Bella Hadid Uggs right now, don't like them.
Yeah, and I feel like this is also a fad. Like, I think it's going to go out of style within a year.
I do agree that they're mad comfortable. Like, I understand it from a comfort perspective, but they just look like ovals on your feet. I don't know. Yeah.
And I think for people with bigger feet like me, it makes my feet look even more bigger. Like, I feel like I'm wearing ice cubes.
Yeah.
Next, mesh tops. Not into them. These mesh tops, like, especially the ones that are, like, up on your neck.
Mean, like, the, like, transparent mesh tops?
I mean, I like the ones that are, like, cool print, but I just don't like mesh.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yep. Anything strapless.
Okay, well, I love a good strapless moment sometimes.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And I think it looks really good on certain types of people. I like them for others, not for me. I will never wear strapless. Mm-hmm. One, comfort, not there, because I'm constantly stressed about.
What about a one strap?
I could do a one strap.
Okay.
But completely strapless, like dresses, shirts, tube tops, I've never been about any of these. I don't even think I wore them in college. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Blazer vest style shirts. Seeing a lot of them, don't like it.
What do you mean by style shirts?
Like, blazer vest. It's like that men wear kind of, and it's like the women ones.
The suited vest thing? Oh, okay.
But it's not like an oversized thing. It's like a fitted, it looks kind of like a
tuxedo
corset.
Vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like a tuxedo top. I don't like that.
Okay. I think I could see myself wearing one in the future, depending on the look. Like, if it was a matching slacks tuxedo top set, I think sometimes those look cute, but not just like on jeans. I wouldn't see that.
I'm just not into them.
Yeah.
Personally.
Okay, pastels and neons.
Oh.
I do wear pastels here and there, but I don't love pastels. If I'm gonna do a color, it needs to be a brighter color.
Like a significant color.
Like, I like the basic color wheel. I don't know what it's called, but, Roy G. Biv. That is what I love. And then I also love, the fall cool toned version of that.
Yeah.
But I don't love the neon version and the pastels. Like, if someone's wearing all pastels, I'm like, ugh, it's, too much pastel.
Yes.
But it's a major, I feel like so many clothes are pastels right now.
They are. And they've always been, kind of. That's kind of the color wave you see most often, even in basics.
Neon, I think there was a phase where I was getting neon pieces because I liked color, but now I realize I like color, but I just like the basic colors. I don't want the highlighter version of the colors.
And I think highlighter colors you can't just wear often. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just wear a highlighter green every day.
Yep.
Okay. Corset tops that are way too long. The ones that are fitted while here, and then it's a deep U, where it's near your crotch, deep U.
Yeah.
I'm why is it that long or that pointed?
Yeah.
I think that is just not super flattering. I don't know. I'm just not loving that style. I love a good corset top with a subtle corset at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. Agreed. I don't really like this bustier trend, which is also a corset. I don't know if it's the same thing as a corset, but they do a shirt and then a corset on top of the shirt. I think it does look good on some people, but I'm why are we reverting into wearing girdles? It goes against my comfort philosophy.
And it's
sucks you in, and some of them have the string, the ribbon at the back, and I'm oh my god, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not super into that either. And oh my god, this might be a hot take. I'm kind of scared to say this one.
What?
Sweatshirts with extremely empowering phrases.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Have you seen the ones that are smile more or you are amazing plastered onto the back?
Oh, or yeah.
You
mean the hipster ones, the Mad Happy type sweatshirts?
Extremely happy that just have
okay.
I don't know. The extreme empowerment. Do I love a brand that, stands for that?
Yeah.
Love that. Do I like small emblems, a little thing near the sleeve or something? Love.
Yeah.
But plastered onto the back or front, don't love.
Yeah. Okay.
From a style perspective, love the messaging.
Yeah. Okay, my last thing is Y2K. Anything Y2K I'm not into. Yeah. Which kind of folds into the low-rise jeans and stuff, but I see a lot of these those Ed Hardy style prints coming back and just weird Y2K belts, those big thick belts. I'm no, I don't even think I loved that back in the day.
I didn't love that back in the day.
And I just don't think it's the most flattering look.
Okay. And I have one last one. I think we had an equal amount, actually. Okay, so I love the slick back bun, slick back ponytail vibe. But my qualm with this is, why are people buying products for it when you could just put some oil in your hair and do it?
Okay, well, I simply have the bedhead stick and I do use that.
Right, but my question is why?
Because when you have frizzy hair in the front, you need to stick that back. But why can't
you just put oil in it?
It's like, oil doesn't do it for me. My frizz is still going to come out with the oil.
Really?
Like, it's like this. I feel like oil and these, like, pomade sticks are two different things because, like, the pomade sticks, like, actually slick your frizz back down, whereas the oil hydrates your hair, but it'll, like, if I step out in humidity with oil in my hair...
It'll frizz?
It'll frizz.
Really?
Yeah.
Even like, if you put a good amount?
Yeah. But also, sometimes you don't want it to look oily. You, like, because the pomade sticks are, like, mattifying a little bit. So it's like, oil will be, like, shining. Your head is shining from miles away. But the matte sticks are kind of like a slick back without, like, oily look.
Well, when I say I just been oiling the fuck out of my hair.
I mean, if it works for you, just use oil. But, like, when I go to the gym, I use that bedhead stick on my, like, day 3, day 4 hair.
Really?
Because it, like, will slick it back, and then I don't have to look in the mirror at the gym and be looking, like, crazy because my frizz is out.
Maybe my oil just built different.
Maybe.
Could be. Great. Well, that's all I had.
Okay, amazing. I feel like we hit it all.
Now let's tie it up with a couple fun questions. So first, do we like shopping in person better or shopping online?
Online.
I would say when you're first trying to find your trends or if you feel stuck in your fashion game, in person. Because I think it's a really good idea to just pick up pieces that, like, you might be interested in trying, but you don't know if it's going to look good on you.
Yeah.
And I think trying them on in person is really the only way that you would fully know. I'm very hesitant when I'm buying things online because of, like, return shipping policies and stuff. If I want to buy something that, like, may not work for me, because I'm like, great, then I have to go return after. But if I go into a store and I could try on a bunch of different styles that I may or may not like, I might find something that's a little bit more unique. Whereas, like, my conventional online shopping will gravitate towards things I naturally think and feel more confident would look good on me.
True. I hate trying things in store.
Okay.
Even when I shop in person, I will, like, take things home, try them on, and then go back and return them. So I'm like, I would rather just order online from the comfort of my room. There are days that I want to shop, but most of the time, I haven't been enjoying the process. Post-pandemic, I've just honestly hated shopping in person.
No, I completely get that. I think online shopping, I do in kind of batches, so I could do the returns in batches.
Yeah.
I just hate doing returns constant, so...
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now let's end with a quick, fun favorite. So the question is, favorite childhood style trend?
Okay, guachos. I'm gonna roll with guachos. Mainly because it was kind of an iconic vibe. One, they were mad comfortable. Little small kids running around in, like, these cropped slacks. And then the different materials kind of hit. I liked how they were, like, legging materials.
Yeah, like a little dry fit moment.
It was a little, like, dry fit legging moment. Also corporate for children.
It was so corporate. That's the funniest part about them because we'd be running around wearing, like, shirts with words on them and then rolling out in... And you keep calling them guachos. And
gauchos?
We be calling it gauchos in the Midwest. Is that correct? I don't know.
I don't know. I learned this term from my parents who very well could have been saying it wrong. I just think I have, like...
Gauchos is so funny to me. LOL. But
guachos,
yes, they were a moment in time. And when I saw some of those girls wearing guachos in the most ridiculous colors, I was like, big slay. Like,
it was a big slay. Back in the day, the number of guachos you had was, like, parallel with how cool you were. It was like, I'm stunting with 7 pairs of guachos every day of the week.
I had one, and they were in black, and I did slay them all the time. It had a little silver belt moment on it.
I know, they always came with an inbuilt belt. They said bedazzled. And it was really a moment in time, and I love that.
Okay, my favorite childhood trend, I don't know if you experienced this, but in the Midwest, monkey shirts. Okay.
What were monkey shirts?
They were, like, cute monkey shirts where it would be, like, monkeys playing with each other and they'd have fun sayings on them. I need to pull this up for you.
I need to Google this right now.
These guys, dude, we had 1 million of these monkey shirts, like, running around.
Guy?
Yes. Did you not have that?
I don't remember.
Okay, tell me if you guys know what I'm talking about.
I remember this guy.
What guy is that? But Allegedly, these are Bobby by Bobby Jack, okay? But, like, straight up, these are so funny. These monkey shirts have the funniest sayings on them.
Wait, that's so funny. I don't think we had these.
And everyone be rolling in these monkey shirts with gauchos. And it was, like, a very confusing vibe.
That is the funniest thing.
That was my favorite trend. But yay, this was cool, and I enjoyed talking about our styles. Frankly, tell us your hot takes on trends you hate and trends you love. Trends you hate are kind of hilarious.
I know.
So.
Come at us if we canceled a trend you like.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Amazing. Thanks, guys, for listening. We'll see you next week.
See ya.